Are you guys ready to see Jair Alexander in a Minnesota Vikings jersey? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. But damn it, I want to see it happen. I want to see Jair Alexander, a guy that I can clearly speak for the majority of Minnesota Viking fans out there. Real Minnesota Viking fans, we cannot stand this guy. We can't stand his antics. We can't stand the way he looks. We can't stand anything about him. I know I can't stand his voice. I can't stand the way that dude. I look at this dude like he's cringe. But guess what? That's emotion pulled from within. So the guy's doing what he's supposed to get reactions and get hated for all the wrong reasons. We don't hate him for what he does on the football field. Like when the game is going on and there's 60 minutes to play, nobody wants to throw at Jair Alexander's way. And if you do, you have to have a superstar wide receiver. I'm talking about like top 3, top 5 wide receivers. That's the only time any quarterback ever throws in his direction. This guy is literally the definition of a shutdown corner when he's on the football field. Now, what's going on with him in Green Bay? I'm not sure. I don't follow the Green Bay Packers. I hate the Packers, right? Because that's a big rival. That's probably the biggest rival to the Minnesota Vikings. You can miss me with the Detroit Lions and Chicago Bears until there's more like long-term hatred between those other two franchises. There's always been hatred between the Vikings and the Packers, and the Vikings and the Packers have always gone head-to-head with each other. When the Packers are good and the Vikings are good, it's always a battle between those two. The Lions and the Bears will come around every once in a while, but it's always been Minnesota and Green Bay. Now, if you look at it, Minnesota could do the funniest thing ever, the best thing ever to add more fuel to the fire. We already got Aaron Jones over here playing for the Vikings. Got that's been now, I want to say, his best season as a pro in purple. Now, Aaron Jones is already with the Vikings. Can he do it? Can he help the Vikings pull Jair Alexander to the other side? And then on top of that, can the Minnesota Vikings do this? Can they go after Aaron frickin' Rodgers and Devontae Adams and pull both of those guys? Do you know how I rate Green Bay Packers, for the franchise, the fan base, announcers, coaching staff, everybody? Imagine if Minnesota had Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Jones all on the Vikings with J.J. McCarthy as the backup. Then you got Jair Alexander. Oh my goodness. Make it happen, Minnesota. Make it happen, man. I'm excited. Are you guys ready?